Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode on the G1gaCraft server. Lord Bud here. Hope you're doing well. Today is the day, the big day, the day we do the thing, the big thing. You know the thing. We're gonna finally make a house for these foxes. Nope, I'm just kidding. Nope, we're not. Let me switch my perspective so I can see. No, we're not. Nope, not that. That is not what we're doing. We are actually, after a couple episodes, we're going to be doing something over at the main base, not the village. Wait a second. What's that? Ah, psych. I tricked you. We are most definitely at the village. The village is the place that we are at. Oh, but you lied to us. How could you? Well, yes, but, well, actually, no. We may be at the village, but we're also actually going to be not at the village. We're just coming here to do a few little things, and then we'll be on our way. First off, it seems like the farmer actually has a cat, which is really cute. Also, I did some work over here. There's this lever, which we'll talk about that in a little bit. There's this room, which we'll talk about that in a moment, but here's really where I want to talk about. This room here is gotten a bit of a glow up, at least on this wall. So here is our villager thing. Here's our villager things. Now let's talk about that lever for a moment. Let's flip it to village mode. Aha. Here pistons. So the water track's going towards the village, like usual. Perfect. Amazing. Brilliant. Let's switch to outside, which is that. Flip. Let's look now. The water is actually going this way. But where is that? Well, let's go look over and see. I mean, it's got to be this way, right? Ignore that. That's just infinite water source. Ignore this stuff. Oh, yep, that is it there. And if we pop up in here, we can see it leads up to here. So, yeah, I guess you can say I did a little bit of work off camera. Kind of cleared out some of this like weird ice river thing. Don't worry, I do have some plans for this ice river thing, and oh boy, am I kind of excited to work on them. But they're kind of more grindy, less fun to watch, so maybe I'll do it on a stream sometime. Well, anyway, here's the goal. The goal for today's goal is to get a villager or two outside of the village over to that area. So let's go ahead and get some boats and bring them over there, and maybe hope these guys do, you know, the love thing. Okie dokie, everybody. I'm never gonna say that again. that was weird. Anyway, these guys need to make some babies for me to do this. I want them to make two. I want them to make two because in worst case scenario, if I need more over at the base, I can just breed them there. So I believe I mentioned already, but I'm going to mention again. We're going to have these guys make a self-sustaining crop farm over at the base. But you know, I mean, this is the stuff. Don't get me wrong. But has anyone ever heard of the stuff V2? The V2 stuff, the secondary stuff. Yeah. The secondary stuff is actually baked potatoes. I mean, not gonna lie, but it's baked potatoes. Anyway, while they make their babies, we're gonna go ahead and kind of work on this room a little bit. So yeah, that'll be a nice time lapse. Alright, well, I think the room looks objectively a lot better. I think it could still use a lot of work in some places. But, yeah, I think it's looking a little bit decent. Seems like we have a bunch of potatoes flooding in there. Have there been any children? Not any that are in here. Let's go look outside. Okay, so. I mentioned at the beginning of the episode that I took away those extra beds because they weren't necessary. Well, it turns out they are, because the way I had it was just enough beds for the villagers, so they didn't see that they had an extra bed that needed claims, so they didn't see a need to have any babies. Now, they just had a baby, but watched him fall down. But he went down at a weird angle, and I don't know where he's at. So I'm gonna go actually check, I guess, over here. I don't think he would have flowed all the way over here. Yeah, no, I don't see him. So now I have a baby lost somewhere. So this is always a great way to do some troubleshooting. Because I don't know where this baby is at. Hey, sir, have you seen a child around here somewhere? He's about, 3.5 feet tall. Yeah. No, you haven't seen a kid either? I don't need to talk to you. You're kind of weird. Alright, guys. I know maybe this is a little intense for this channel, but we have a manhunt on our hands. Well, a mini manhunt. Things are about to get insane. It's now child finding time. Okay, never mind, because I'm stuck in the water. Like a loser. Oh! Here he is, unless this is a new one. Anyway. Let's go hang out with this guy. Yeah, pretty fun. Alright, so yeah, that will happen. He'll get in the air block, which will be fine. Any other situation, I would just let him grow up, and then he would be tall enough for it to take effect. But in this case, I'm going to kind of give him a little bit of a push. Maybe. Oh! There was both of them! Yes! This is amazing, actually. This is actually really good. This is great. This is... Boy, I'm overjoyed. Okay. So, actually, I had a thought. I had a thought of using, like, an ice bridge to get them over there, which is what this is. But there's that. So, that's just a pain, all in all. But, I'm going to make a bunch of rails. I'm going to make a lot of rails. I'm going to make a rail line. Yeah, I'm going to make a rail line. It's going to be really basic, but we are going to probably improve it on a live stream. I have so many stream plans. I have so many things planned to do on live streams. But you guys, oi, you, baby number 1. I don't know where you came from. No, I mean, I know where you came from. That's a story for health class, not Minecraft video. But no. I don't know where you were hiding. You are like hide and seek champion. No, you're not. You're too humble. You're too humble. Yeah. Okay. I honestly thought you were gone for good, Mr. Friend. But you aren't, and that makes me so happy. I am gonna have to wait for you guys to grow up, so that's gonna be about 20 minutes of my life I will never be able to get back. It does take 20 minutes for villager babies to become villager adults. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and sleep, because I don't need these guys getting zombified. And then I'm gonna make a basic railway, and then we are gonna get right back. So yeah, sit tight, don't change the channel. Don't click off the video. While you're waiting, go ahead and, you know, leave a like or a comment or something. Subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, yeah, let's go make a rail line. Alright, so the railway is completed. It is the most ugly, disgusting thing I've ever laid my eyes on. But don't worry. Don't worry your little head about it, my friends. That was the weirdest thing I could have said. But anyway, don't worry about it. I will definitely improve it later. Maybe I'll build like a massive monorail. That would be pretty sweet, I think. But that sounds like a topic for another day. Possibly a live stream. I don't know. That's one of my things. My Twitch, my dying Twitch. Well, not like there was anything there to die, but still. I always talk about streaming, and I never remember that I can. So yeah, I'm really wanting to get back into doing that more consistently. Not like I did it very consistently to begin with, but also I think this probably shouldn't be such like a sheer thing. Right now we need to see. We have a boat. We have a minecart. Perfect. We struck gold there, but like not Minecraft gold, like gold that's actually good or something. So some nice old theoretical gold. We love that in the industry. I say in the industry like there's like, you know, like I'm actually in, you know, the industry of making YouTube videos. Oh, they're both adults now. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and open that, and let's go like this. All right, there's one of them. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. That's fine. That's fine. Probably. Alright, well, while he tries to get himself in order, we need to go ahead and plot out how this is going to work. So, this is going to be a farm, right? And so, a farm's going to need water to keep it irrigated. This is kind of a weird shape, which, I know. Why didn't you just make it a square? I don't like squares. Ironically enough, for a guy who primarily plays Minecraft on his YouTube channel, I'm not square gang. I'm not into those squares, those four-sided polygons. I'm pretty sure that'd be a polygon, yeah. Psh, definitely. And if it isn't, you know what? It is now, because I am a mathematician. I am, as some would call, a mathologist. So, anyway, yeah. So, anyway, this is gonna be a farm. I already cleared out all the podzol, because unfortunately you can't just turn podzol into farmland. I have my diamond hoe, which I can't believe I've actually used over 500 durability on my diamond hoe. Oi. What have I been tilling? I don't know. Anyway, so let's get some, actually. Aren't I so prepared for life or something? I'm on it. I got this down to like a science. I'm starting to become like really good at this game, I guess, allegedly. So I have an infinite water source over here, which actually I'm gonna definitely keep that there and maybe expand on it and do some terraforming, you know, keep that little pond, because that is kind of cool. See, 3 types of infinite water sources. This isn't exactly my favorite, but at the same time, I do kind of like them. The only benefit really to any particular one is, well, really there's no benefit. They're all the same. It's all preference, and also based off, oh, he's a farmer now, yay! And also based on whatever, I guess, position. Yes, there you go. Now you'll always be a farmer. So, water can irrigate up to 3 blocks in each direction. I mean, 4 blocks in each direction. Psh. Wait, actually, I am going to need some slabs. I'm going to need these to be waterlogged slabs. So let's just go ahead and I will show you exactly why here in a minute. So now that we have about a stack of planks, you know, make about a stack of slabs. And this is going to be way more slabs than I need, so probably going to put them in chests randomly where I happen to have other slabs that I could have used, but oh well. So let's start by going over here. It's pretty much the furthermost corner, and go 1, 2, 3, 4. So these can all be irrigated by a block that's right here. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so if we put water here, it can pretty much irrigate all of that for the most part. So let's go ahead and just take water and put it here. And we can actually test that by getting our hoe. I need to actually not have food in my offhand right now, or else that's going to get really annoying. Let's go ahead and till all this land. And this should all actually irrigate perfectly. And you can tell that it's going to irrigate because by now it would have turned into just regular dirt like that, but it hasn't. So, and see, you can see the farthermost ones are doing it. So great, perfect. Now we need to make sure we are very efficient with this, because I don't want just a bunch of these, and I don't want rows. Whoa, hey, boy. Anyway, so let's see. So now we can go out 4 more blocks. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. So, but now how do we make this more efficient? Because if it can irrigate 4 more blocks, then we can actually go 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then put a water source here, assuming there wasn't a fence. But there is a fence. So, and I may change it later, because I'm planning on maybe having another farm right there with the other villager, who surprisingly hasn't chosen a profession. I'm surprised that he's not trying to become a fisherman because of that barrel. What we can do to make this as efficient as possible is actually, we're going to put our water right here. Maybe that's a little weird. I don't know. There's an item trapped in there. That's nice. Actually, we're going to go like that. There. Ha! Get wrecked, Minecraft. So anyway, now all of these can actually be fertilized. And then we can fertilize here. And we can fertilize a good amount of this section. We might need to put another water source over like in the corner. But we can actually look and see how that's going to go. Now, from here, obviously, we're not going to worry too much about that. Let's just worry over here. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right here, have our next water source, which we are pretty much out of water. So let's go ahead and actually keep these slabs here. Put those fences there. Let's get our water. Ah, that was annoying. Let's go like that. Now we can go, and we can pretty much just replicate this to the rest of the thing. Alright, so I have the fence done. Villagers in there. Pretty much everything's irrigated. Now, unlike with the farm at the village, at the villager breeder, where I pretty much just planted it all and bone meal it all, this I'm pretty much just going to toss it to the guy and let him start doing it. I'm really not sure. Do I want to give him potatoes, or do I want to give him wheat? Or seeds, I mean. Because wheat would be great, because there's the sheep. You know, I gotta be able to breed the sheep. But potatoes would be nice, because there's something I can actually eat. You know, baked potatoes, I believe I mentioned it, are like the secondary stuff. Like Stuff V2. Like the slightly better, but not quite version of, you know, the stuff. So, it's a really tough choice. I'm not sure. So, I think I have potatoes with me, so I'm gonna toss it to him. Hopefully he should go and pick those up, and he should plant them. He goes. He's planting them. Perfect. That's how that goes. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get the rest of this done. hopefully we won't have Mr. Friend acting so rude anymore. Oh, and another thing, we do kind of need to light this place up, because if any spawns happen in there, like zombie spawns, then we're having a bad day. So let's go ahead and just put some lanterns. So, everything's pretty much lit up perfectly, except this one block here, which is 7, which is enough for monsters to spawn, which is kind of risky. Though I don't know if they can spawn on tilled land. They might not be able to. Overlighting this may have, I may have overlit this, but anyway, I'll have to look that up. But anyway, I think I've pretty much done the best lighting I can do for this shape. So, I mean, sue me, the shape is terrible. But, okay, whatever. Anyway, let's just get into the other part of the farm. The part of the farm that actually automates this. We may end up going and giving him some help planting the potatoes afterwards, but we're just going to go ahead and get the actual farm portion done. So what we need to do is we need to find a place to go underground. What I'm actually going to do. So I'm going to take some cobblestone. Let me go get some cobblestone. I'm actually going to border out different parts of it, I think. I think that'll help me out. And yeah, that'll definitely help me out with what I needed. Okay, so I got that there, which actually looks pretty good too. It looks like a nice like foundation. Just kind of the idea as to why I used cobblestone. That, and you know, it will help me find out where we need to be once we go underground, which we'll talk more about that in a minute. If you watched my fish trap video, you already probably know, well, you should already have an idea of how this is going to work. So, that was actually, if I spent more time over there, that would be a much more helpful farm. But, okay. Yeah, it's going to be a similar thing with the hopper minecart. But it's good that it's night, because I'll be able to see, are monsters going to spawn in that 1 block area? Also, what happened to my villager? Oh, he's over there in the corner. I was freaking out. He wants to go sleep, I think. So I need to give him a bed. Potentially. You know, I might make a little house here with a bed for him. For the time being, we're just going to give him a bed right there. Whoa, okay, that was parkour there. Let's get an instant replay. Oh, but yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and get this underground part done. So let's grab scoop here, and let's do some scooping. I'm trying to think where I want to go to set this part up. Where do I want the entrance of this to be? You know. It's gonna be right over here. Yeah, it's gonna be right.
Perfect.
Okay, so I used up all of my gold to craft these powered rails. We're out of gold now, but I also need redstone to power the powered rails. Very fun. This is getting fun. This is getting not quite fun. Okay, so I spent the rest of my gold to make powered rails. So that was fun. I also got some redstone torches. I got way more than I did rails, so I'm actually really hoping that these are enough rails, because if not, I'm gonna not be very happy. So let me just go ahead and looky here if I can. Let me go ahead and look and see what I can do as far as rails go. Also, you're gonna have to go rip torch. Alright, I'm gonna have to. Does that power it? Yeah, it will. Okay, so I can basically make a line of redstone torches. right here. Amazing. Now I need to... This is going to be different considering I don't have... It's a lot taller than what I'm usually used to. Let me just... There. That should probably be plenty. Alright, let's see if I can get regular rails. Okay, so it took a few more powered rails than I expected. Luckily, I had some over at the village, lying in a barrel because of when I was doing stuff with zombie villagers and stonks and such. So I ended up having enough. So now we're going to need to go ahead and make a hopper minecart, like so. And then we're going to want to get a hopper, and we're going to want to get some chests. I'm going to put the hopper right here. So I'm going to get a chest like that. Pop that out for a moment. Go like there. Like that. Get my things like that. And there we go. Okay. Where did the minecart go? We should be able to put him here, and there we go. So now that minecart's going to pick up anything and everything that is on this block up here. Because that's just how hopper minecarts work, they can get right through a block. So in this case, when his inventory is full of potatoes, and he goes to unplant the old ones, they're just going to lie on the ground. And the hopper minecart will be able to pick it up. So, perfect. Let's go ahead and help this dude out. Let's see if we can't... I'm gonna go grab some potatoes from the other place. And maybe some... Oh, hey, you. You untilled some of your ground there, man.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is all full up of plants. Once it grows, he's going to be able to take them out. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's also the end of today's episode. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you watched this far, special thanks to you. Especially. So, yeah, don't forget to hit that like button if you liked the video. If you really liked the video, don't forget to get the really like button, which is the subscribe button if you haven't already. And yeah, if you really enjoyed it, and you don't want to miss out when I post new videos, make sure to get that bell as well. Also, don't forget to go follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Links in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. Off camera, I'm probably going to do a little bit of work, mainly just put a building around here. I might do some like kind of terraforming style details around here. Soon, off camera someday, I'm gonna put a second farm right here, probably wheat, probably with that guy, but not before next episode. But yeah, that's the plans. That's what we're doing. He's asleep. He's not asleep. I'm not asleep. It's night. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for getting this far and not closing out of the video when I start going on a random monologue like I am right now. So yeah, the video is probably too long anyway, so why prolong it? Goodbye, everybody.